What's up, guys? So back again with another video. Just doing a review on a Numark Mixstream Pro. This is my first controller that I got when I first got into DJing, which is about 2 years ago or that I got it. Started out literally just in my room. I didn't know if it's something I wanted to do, if I'd like it or not. Turns out I do, and it's something I want to do now, probably for the rest of my life. Um, Touching base on this, I would recommend this definitely for a beginner. Um, it's not mad money for one of these. I know they have the newer version now, the Mixstream Pro and Pro Plus. Um, I know the Pro Plus, as far as I know, is a battery built in, so you don't actually have to plug it in. I don't know if you wanted to spend extra money on that to be able to bring it around if you were out with the lads and just wanted to have it there to mess around with. I don't know, but I can go off this. They're, as far as I know, looking at them with newer ones, they're basically the exact same. You have your standalone screen built in, so it's in that aspect fantastic because you don't have to bring a laptop with you. Um, you literally plug it in when you get it, turn it on straight away. You can go. Um, it starts out with 5 songs there. There's nothing you'll know, but there's something there that you can mess around with straight away. It's a 2 channel. Um, you have 4 pads that you can see, but there is your 8 pads, and how you use all 8. So your Q, what you'll do is if your 4 pads, you'll hit Q again, and that brings up your other 4. So you have to kind of wrap your head around that, rather than obviously on a lot you'll just have the 8 there. Um, Once you wrap your head around it, it's fine. A negative I would say is your tempo slider is very short. It's I'd rather have it a bit longer, but again, for the size of it, they've done pretty well. Um, what I do like is the filter knobs. They're nice, thick knobs, and they're quite good, quite responsive. I will play a bit of music here now. It might sound great through the mic, but it'll give you an idea. Um, Over here you have your 2 volumes. So one volume is just for your headphones, which will be when you're hit your cue button on a song, and you'll hit for to listen to it through your headphones, just to cue in or whatever you want to cue in coming off the next song. Or you have this other knob which will play the song that's playing, and you can listen to that while bringing in your next song, which is quite handy. Here we have our lighting. There is lighting built into this, and you have your sound switch, which is something you'll have to get if you were going to use that. Um, but it's all built in. You can do, edit your own light show if you had a specific way you wanted to play it. And other than that, you have your Wi-Fi, all your settings. One thing that was great about this with the software built into it is you. I started out when I got this, didn't have half the stuff that it has on it now, and that's one thing great about standalone gear. I think is it upgrades all the time. So once you buy your controller, you're not having to then spend more money to get these extra features that other things have. Um, so like for example, performance pads wasn't on this when I got it. That was upgraded in Touch FX, which is fantastic. That wasn't on it. Again, didn't have to spend any more money. Updated it, and there it was. And Beat Grid Edit wasn't on it. Another fantastic tool. Um, and what else? Yeah, there were a few more effects and stuff added on. Obviously, then you have your quantize, your split cue, and you can adjust your fader and stuff. That's pretty much the settings without going into too much detail. The knobs and all are quite good. They feel quite nice, I think. Again, for your money. And then you know buttons, I think they feel a bit fake in a way, but they're grand because they do their job, and it's just when you're comparing it to more bigger controllers and gear and stuff, all these little things you'd notice when I first got it, I thought it was the best thing in the world. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll play a bit of music here. You can see massive positive to this, and for beginners is it has your two speakers built in, which is why you lose four pads, which I am okay with, because if you're a beginner, you're obviously not going to have speakers, you mightn't have monitors, any of that, and you might want to spend any more than money than you want to. You could buy a cheaper controller and get a set of monitors if you wanted to, but I think just for the aspect of the updates, I would 100% advise going for this. If you get one where you need a laptop, unless you have a really good laptop already, then you could think about going that route. For me, I had nothing. I just wanted to get something to see if I'd like it and something that would be reliable. So I got this. Obviously, it didn't need a laptop, didn't need monitors. These are quite good. I wasn't expecting them to be as good as they are. The speakers built in. Um, I'll play. This is just one of the songs that are on it when you first get it. And yeah.
Hola mi amor, hola mi amor, ¿cómo estás? Hola mi amor, ¿cómo estás? ¿Estás haciendo porno solo, en serio?
Like this, hopefully the mic doesn't put them off too much, but they're brilliant. Again, you're just in your bedroom, want to plug it in, crack away. They're fantastic. Again, faders quite nice. Volumes are good. Faders are quite nice to use. The only thing you're losing is a few effects. I turn it up here. You can listen to the touch effects that was updated on it, which was savage. Again, you only have your four FX that you get with it. It doesn't give you any more. Hopefully in the future, I'd like to see maybe the update give a lot more on this than what you have already. Still quite good.
Hola mi amor. Hola mi amor, ¿cómo estás? ¿Estás haciendo porno solo, en serio?
Yeah, that's quite nice. No, actually wrong. I actually did change on the last update. Obviously changed. So you actually have filter echo, filter reverb, your filter roll, and your LFO echo. And that's only messing around with them now. They actually sound quite good. That's your FX, quite good. And then obviously you just go through your two channels. What did I have left out? Your scratch pads, quite responsive. I mean, you definitely won't be struggling if scratching's what you want to learn, what you want to do. It'll definitely be a good start. Obviously, the better gear is more responsive. I got the much bigger controller now. I got the Denon DJ Prime 4 Plus, and it was only when I got that I realized just little things on this one. But again, for the money, for if you're only starting out and you're a beginner, I would definitely recommend this because there's not heap of buttons on it that you're trying to figure out, like the Denon Prime, for example. If I got that straight away, my head would have been all over the place trying to figure everything out. With this, it's basic. You can learn everything you want on it. You can perfect whatever you want on it. And again, I use this for quite a lot of gigs when I'm starting to go out, and works perfect. See there, you have all your inputs at the back, two speakers. If you're in, nightclub, um, you have then your aux inputs and stuff, and then you actually have your two USBs, which is good. Go off DJ pools quite a lot, so I have USBs I have the whole time. You'll have two of them if you want to stick two in, and then obviously you can use this with Serato, which I did for a little while. I ended up getting a good laptop, obviously, and I connected to it just to get the few extra features that wasn't on this until the updates came. And right now, if I was to use it again, I probably wouldn't bother bring my laptop. And one last thing that you have on it, obviously, you go to source, and you can go then through the likes of SoundCloud. I know the new one has Amazon Music, as far as I know. That's another thing that you'd be getting with that rather than this one. I use SoundCloud. I can connect it here. It's quite fast. The problem is if you don't have good Wi-Fi and you're playing a gig or whatever, loading songs isn't going to be that easy. And since it's only 2 channel, if you're playing a song, which happened to me, I had a request, went to play the next one, and it just loaded just as the first song was finishing. So that's kind of a negative there, where obviously my new controller, the 4 channels, you never have that problem. We always are. You're better having all your music on USB, and you'll never have that problem. So I'm just going here. See now. I don't play much of anything, but the touch is perfect on it. Touch you can as good as you get with any iPad or whatever you'd be using. That's loaded up there now.
Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Let it bang. Let me talk to you. Come on. Gotta have them ting boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, so we got low. Them baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the straps. Gave that big booty a slap. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, so we got low. I came to dance. I hit the floor cause that's my plans. I'm wearing all my favorite plans. Give me some space for both my hands. You, cause it goes on and on. And it goes on and on. Hands up in the air. Let me tell you gotta let go. I want to celebrate my life. Say it, let go. Baby, let's go. Cause we gon' rock. The girl them skill arctic. Thunderball. Some give it to our girls. 5 million and 40 naughty shorty. Baby girl, I'm a girl. Thunderball say, well, come on the way this time. All I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm.
Yeah, that's about it, guys. Something I didn't mention there. Obviously, you have your sync buttons. I know a lot of lads will go, oh, I don't use them, do it properly now. But again, with the tempo, it's very short. you know, it works, but it's not great. Sync button's quite good, you know, if you're matching up your beats and stuff and you're transitioning quite well. You have pitch bend in this as well, is another thing I didn't mention. Quite fun to mess around with. Other than that, I think that's about everything. I'm not getting into any more detail really about it. I might in a later video, and I'll do a proper mix on it or something. I'll see. That's about it, and I'll leave you there.